Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel, The Angels of Alchemy. I'm Psychic Medium and Angelic Channel, Dee Grewal. And this is going to be a reading for the general collective for full moon and lunar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius for today, June 5th. I am recording this on the day of the full moon and lunar eclipse. I wanted to do this reading because this is actually a very important time for us. And for those of you who are sensitive to energy, you've probably been feeling the buildup of this energy, not just feeling, seeing and experiencing the intensity of this energy from last week and even the week before. And part of that, if you're really sensitive, you'll notice how tired you've been feeling, drained and depleted. There is so much chaos that's unfolding right now. I'm going to explain to you what's going on in the ways of that. So I felt guided to do this reading. It's a very important time for us all, and I feel that we could use the guidance on how to navigate through some of this energy. Also to look at, you know, what's being released to bring, and you know, whatever's being released, what is it going to be bringing in and why are we releasing it? So anytime we're dealing with a full moon is a time of cleansing, clearing and releasing. Okay, so every full moon cycle we're cleansing and releasing. Now when you have an eclipse is, it's what's getting eclipsed out of your life, and these are major cycles. And when we're dealing with eclipse energy, it's anywhere from the time of the eclipse to 6 months to a year that we can see the effects of that cycle and the completion of the cycle and what it is that we are releasing. For the past 2 years, there's been a major collective releasing, and in all honesty, we've been releasing a lot collectively for many, many years, but you will have seen an amp up of that over the last couple of years. Last year, there was major cleansing and releasing, even the year before. So we're looking at past 3 years would have been extremely significant. You'll notice a lot of big changes that would have been unfolding in your life over the past 3 years. Last year and this year has really highlighted relationships. And this is about relationship that we have with ourselves, relationship that we have with others, in the sense of the relationship that you have with your parents, your siblings, relationships that you have within friendships, and relationships that you have with spouses or significant partners. All of these are at the forefront right now. And in the midst of this, we have a lot unfolding in the relationships as a collective. Right now, you're going to see energies very divided, okay? But there is, you know, with the eclipses, there's also that heavy karmic kind of feeling to them. And over the last few years, we've really been wrapping up huge karmic cycles. This year especially, we're doing a major wrap up of karmic cycles. Especially as you look at this year, we started our year with the Saturn and Pluto conjunction. Saturn is the planet of karma. Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth and destruction. Okay, we've started our year extremely heavy, and you can see by what's unfolding around us. There's a major karmic completion that's going on, okay, and a major clearing out, removing things so that we can rebuild on a brand new structure. The way we've been doing things are not working, and so there's this collective restructuring that's going. And anything that is built on falsehood, anything that is built on unstable foundation is being torn down, okay? Foundations that are built on corruption, that are built on negativity and destruction, all of that is coming down. That energy will not survive in the energy that we're moving towards. There's a lot that's coming up to the surface in the ways of the shadow right now, because in order for the light to be born, It's born from the dark. It's born from the shadow. You can't have one without the other. You must experience the shadow in order for you to move towards the light. So everything that we're seeing right now is what's been hidden in the shadows. It's all the shadow work, okay, that is bubbling up to the surface right now. And this is what is being cleared out. And there are things that have been hidden, things that we haven't previously seen, that are also, the light is shining on them, or they're going to be brought to a light. When you're dealing with eclipse, it's what's being eclipsed out. So, but this particular eclipse is extremely intense. We had an eclipse at the beginning, okay, of this year. And now we have 3 eclipses, okay, with this one. So you can bet that we are moving into very intense energy right now. We're kind of wrapping up energy from the last eclipse cycle, and there's a new eclipse cycle that's beginning. But collectively, this cycle is significant, as well as personally it's significant. You will have noticed that in this time of pause, in this time that we've all had to be still, you'll notice that you're in this place of kind of life review and what steps you're going to take. And some people are where they thought they would be going, they're going to be going in a completely different direction. This energy is also about purpose. And so a lot of people are questioning purpose right now. A lot of people are awakening, those that have still been sleeping. There are people that are feeling drawn more towards their beliefs, their spirituality, their faith, to get them through these times. In a way, their relationship to spirit or to God or whatever it is that they believe in. Some people are really coming towards that energy now, whereas previously they weren't. So there's so much happening, okay, and this reading just speaks it. There's so much in this reading as I'm looking at it. But it's on a personal and it's on a collective, and the cycle that we're in is extremely important, no matter which way you look at it. Now, one thing that I do, I've been really focusing on my trance work and my channeling work, and I've been sitting with my team and working, and there's a lot of messages that are coming through, and they've been giving me a lot of messages about the times to come, and some of it I haven't shared yet, okay, but we are looking at the next few months are still going to be very intense months, okay, but the message that they've given here is, although things look very chaotic, we need to rise above it. And those of us who are light workers, we're already awakened. So we need to now put into practice what we've learned. And so the message was that the light bearers and the light warriors of this world need to come together to be the light, share the light, anchor the light. Okay? And to really start operating from our authentic truth and from the vibration of love that we are and the light that we are. This is a strong message, and it's come through many, many times. Now, I've been given a lot of messages about the times that are coming, and I was told that these eclipse cycles are not only going to be extremely significant, we're going to see major changes and a lot of intense energy. Okay, so, and what I got from that message was that, you know, things aren't gonna so easily fizzle out and calm down, okay, in the sense of there's going to be things that are coming up, they said to me, over the next few months and even into the rest of this year and going into the years as we're going forward, major changes. And some of that is going to feel very difficult. It's going to be very emotional. But that doesn't mean that we fall into a place of fear, because the other message that they've given is that this is a time of really surrendering and having blind faith and really believing in the light and believing in yourself. Also, all the tools that we've learned along the way in the ways of manifesting That's going to be extremely important. We're going to need to use those tools now. Now more than ever, this is what we've been working towards. So there's more I could go into that. You know, my channeled messages are just on another level, so really don't have time to get into that tonight. I've done a couple of blogs. You can check out the blogs that I posted on my website, and the information for that is below. Also, please keep in mind, my website is going to be changing. So I'll be posting below the new website link when that's done and when that's ready. You can find me on Facebook at Dee Grewal, Psychic Medium and Angelic Channel, as well as on Instagram at The Angels of Alchemy. And again, all of that is in the description box below. So I want to talk about this eclipse, okay? I've kind of gone over what this energy is about, but let's look at this eclipse. So this eclipse is full moon lunar eclipse is in the sign of Sagittarius. It is opposing Sun in Gemini. It's making a square to Mars. Mars is god of war, okay? So it's that aggressive and that fiery energy, all right? It is the warrior planet. And it's also going to be opposing the Venus retrograde. So relationships right now are front and center, and there's some relationships that are completely going to be up for review. And since it's opposing the Venus retrograde, I mean, there's going to be relationships that are just eclipsed out. That's it. A very final ending to relationships, all right? There's a final ending, not just in the ways of people ending relationships with people. There's this final ending of a cycle that you would have been repeating in your relationships. And I feel for a lot of you, this is about going back to childhood. This is about the relationships that you possibly had with your parents. The relationships, because those relationships affect how you interact and have a relationship as an adult in a commitment, in a marriage, in, you know, a significant partnership. So there's some kind of major completion there that's happening, but there's a finality. This is it. It's going to be done. And there's a feeling of, if you've been putting something off for a long time in the ways of these relationships, you're not going to be able to put it off now. It's going to be front and center. So it's, again, we're looking at this eclipse. It's going to be opposing Venus retrograde, squaring Mars, opposing Sun in Gemini, and also squaring Neptune, which is about illusions. There's a great amount of emotional sensitivity right now. There's also, you know, it's in fire. This eclipse is in fire, all right? You've got it in the sign of Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. And then add the Mars element to it, and there's a lot of anger that's bubbling up to the surface. And this is all which is in the shadow, okay? So as you can see, we're seeing and experiencing and feeling that energy at the forefront right now with everything that's unfolding here in the United States and all around the world. There is absolute chaos right now, okay? This energy that we're in, it screams revolution. So big changes, intense energy. I cannot emphasize that enough. Now, before I go into, I'm going to go in, the other aspect of this eclipse is that it's connected to the South Node. South Node is about karmic debts, all right? And so, again, there's this big element of karma that's at the forefront. Ending karmic cycles, major karmic completions, major karmic clear out. And, you know, there's going to be this burst of freshness, but we kind of are in this place of being in the dark right now. The lights are off. The image they showed me was, I was looking down at a city where the light was on and all of a sudden the light was off. Okay? So complete and absolute darkness. But then they also showed me lights coming on and almost this bathing of light coming in. Okay? So we have to go through what's in the shadow. We have to go through the dark in order to bring that light in. Okay, this is a time of ascension. It's a time of transcendence. It's a time of overcoming obstacles and challenges, but in a very different way than we've been doing before. But on the forefront of this is all this anger, there's all this aggressive energy. When we look at Mars, Mars is the aggressor. It's very aggressive energy. Okay, so and we've been seeing that energy playing out. Real quick, let me also just say, those of you who are subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, and if the messages resonate, please don't forget to give me a like and thumbs up at the end of the reading, guys, and hit that subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell for future videos. Now let's go ahead into this reading. So I wanted to pull from my Moonology deck and my Black Moon astrology cards, and this I'm going to just briefly tell you from the book what the South Node is about, okay, because this is significant and this is the energy that we're kind of going to be going through right now. So the first card that I pulled from Black Moon astrology was, you can't make this up, it fell out of the deck, South Node, life's debts. Okay, so again, this is about karma. Let's have a look at this real quick. The South Node represents a karmic point in our charts where certain matters must be discharged or cast off in order to develop and move on toward greater things. The Southern Lunar Node is also called the Dragon's Tail, and this is where most past karma lies in the astrological chart. The South Node is the place where we are challenged and growth occurs through some kind of pain. So like I said, we have to experience what's in the shadow in order for the light to come in. At the same time, the South Node is realistic and is the area of the horoscope that shows how we can know and understand who we truly are. While the North Node opens doorways, the South Node represents karmic debts, which can make life's circumstances hard. But neither the North Node nor the South Node are all good luck or bad luck. In fact, when it comes to the nodes, what will be given is what has been earned. Again, because it's about karma, what you dish out is what you get back. The South Node is also a key to what has been left unfinished or unresolved in your life. What lies therein is what we bring from not only our childhood, but also our past lives, which is what I was saying to you. When the South Node turns up in a reading, it is a turning point. It is a time of endings and beginnings. Understand that there is something about to close that has been held in place for a long time. And that's what I was telling you when I was channeling and giving you guidance about the eclipse. And understand that there is something about to close that has been held in place for a long time. Familiar ways will end, ushering you forward in new ways and through different developments. You're ready to step out of the rut and align yourself with a higher version. You may be evaluating certain aspects of your life to realize there is no longer any connection there and that it is time to move on. Be assured you will have a stronger foundation for your next venture. Doors slam, but in recognizing what needs to end, it helps you to move on towards further maturity. A major turning point. This is a period to maximize the advantages of these changes. Difficult though they may seem now, you will want to leave your comfort zone and make as many new contacts as you possibly can. Even though the South Node is not as congenial as the North Node, they are still in balance, having things in common. So when you face resistance at a particular time, that is your South Node telling you, over here, this is a better way. Blocks and obstacles, especially in this case, are letting you know you're not on your right or golden path. The South Node is all about being prepared for what comes next, and that means being experienced. There is no winging it at this time. There is no winging it at this time, or your plans may truly sink. Sometimes when the South Node is activated, it will take several tries to get what you're after. You could receive an unexpected rejection, one you weren't looking for. You could even be asked to do extra tasks while working longer hours. The good news is, even though things are a bit tough at the current moment, it is still an advantageous time. You're about to hook up with people in your soul tribe. You are setting down a foundation for your future marvelous life. It's funny because in previous videos when I was channeling some of the about this energy that we're moving in, the guidance that I was given, a lot of the times that we're moving into, although we're ending a lot of relationships, we are going to be reconnecting with people from our soul tribe that are meant to be in our path, people that we haven't connected with up to this point. Also, there's a feeling of people from your past that you might have, people from your past that you've had connections with, but where you would have gone in different roads. There's a feeling of them coming back because there's a do-over. There's something that didn't pan out, but now it's there's a karmic balance being restored. So there's a feeling of that as well. And perhaps at that time the person wasn't meant to be in your life, or persons, and now they are, because now there's a purpose together. So there's these elements that have been coming up. The next card that I pulled was conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So it's funny that this card came out. You have two cards that are talking about major transformation and changes and endings. Okay, so this is going to be a very big cycle and a major ending that we're going to be experiencing. All right, and this card fell out of the deck too. So there's something that is here that is going to be wrapped up now. That's the energy that we're in. So let's go ahead into your tarot cards and the cards that I've pulled. The first card that I pulled about the energy that we're in right now is fragmented energy. This is about a lot of fragmented energy in the mind. There's a lot of thoughts that are all over the place, but this is feeling like you're being pulled in several different directions. A lot of confusion, not understanding what is to come, how we're going to get through this, how we're going to overcome certain challenges and obstacles. You know, this is also, I'm feeling that people are refusing to see the truth of the situation, and therefore they're unable to move forward, and they're in this very stuck energy. This is about the chaos that we're kind of seeing, the divide and the split, and there's emotions bubbling up to the surface, and it's just very chaotic energy in the mind, in your heart, in what you're seeing going on around you, and unable to get clarity. That's the sense of feeling that I'm getting. So a lot of confusion. Now, clarifying that is, you know, some of you are resisting changes because you have the Ten of Swords energy. Ten of Swords is about a completion of a cycle. So we're dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here with the swords, okay? But Ten of Swords, when we're looking at swords, it's mental, okay? It's air. So, but Ten of Swords can be a feeling of betrayal, feeling like you've been stabbed in the back, going through a very harsh time. You know, in traditional tarot, there's a man lying on the floor with 10 swords in his back. So it's a very intense energy, but when we're at a 10, it's the end. It's the end of that cycle. So we're coming out of this energy. We're going to be moving. This is what is being released. The way that I did the cards was what is being released in this eclipse energy and what is being brought in with the outcome. So this here is going to be what we are releasing, and then it's what we are bringing in. So we're releasing this chaos, this, you know, there's such a divide, there's such a lack of unity right now, all right? Very fragmented energy. And with the Ten of Swords, we're at an end of a cycle. We're closing a cycle out. We're leaving behind toxicity and negativity and the things that don't serve us, okay? And you also have the Nine of Wands. We're leaving things, we're closing out a cycle. We're starting to step into our power and creating boundaries where we need to. And perhaps leaving something behind, you know, is a boundary for you. that I refuse to allow this negativity in my life. I refuse to repeat this cycle anymore. I'm done with this. I'm now going to leave it behind because I'm honoring my truth. I'm standing up for what I believe in. Now, as a collective, as we look at this, people are sick of a toxic cycle and they are fighting and standing up for what they believe in. So there is that element, that energy that's coming up here. But for most of you, it's about standing up to your own inner truth, okay? Knowing when to close the door on something to move forward because this cycle hasn't served you up to this point. Clarifying the Ten of Swords, you have the Six of Swords. So again, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and we're looking at air again. Okay, this is leaving something behind. It's almost like, but see, when I said at the beginning, there's a refusal to see something, not wanting to end a cycle that's really been long ago, long overdue, okay? Ended a long time ago, but you've just been suffering through it still. It isn't serving you. It's keeping you very stuck, and the universe is saying, you have to end this cycle. You're at the end now. You can't go any further. So the only thing you can do now is with this Six of Swords, move on. Leave it behind. Because all it's doing is creating this fragmented energy. And you need to move forward and stand up for what you believe in. Okay, fight for what you believe in. We need to get out of this toxicity and negativity, stand up for what we believe in, claim our power. Here you have the Nine of Pentacles. You have two nines. This is also about purpose. This is about honoring your authentic truth and honoring your purpose and your path. And the energy right now is blocking you from your purpose and your path, what you're meant to do, where you're meant to go. Okay, because you're choosing to remain in this stuck energy. And that goes collectively and on a personal. So now with this Nine of Wands and Nine of Pentacles, 9-9 is about purpose when we see nines. Okay, and again, you're right at the end. Okay, when you go to the 10, it is the end, and then 1 is a new beginning. Okay, so here you are standing up for what you believe in, honoring your authentic truth. And this is the Nine of Pentacles. And because you're standing up for what you believe in, you're moving towards a time that is way more abundant. The Nine of Pentacles is, okay, it's earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Nine of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But with the Nine of Pentacles, it's often viewed as the single lady card. All right, but this is a woman who stands in her garden. Look at her beautiful garden. She's surrounded by all this beauty and all of her 9 pentacles, all the seeds that she's planted here, okay? And she is confident. She loves herself. She's independent. She is strong. She believes in herself. She's honoring her authentic truth and fighting for her abundance, what she knows that she deserves in her life. Getting out of this fragmented, stuck energy, okay? So what are the things that we're overcoming here? Let me just put these so I can spread these out a bit. What else are we releasing? We are releasing major fear-based energy. We're releasing not only fear, we're releasing feelings of anger, feelings of hate, feelings of guilt, feelings of all of those negative emotions and feelings that really stem from fear. All right? This is not who we are. Fear is not who we are. And where there's fear, there cannot be peace, there cannot be love. So we're overcoming this. This is the dark. This is the shadow. Okay? Look at her dressed all in black. We are overcoming this. This fear needs to release. As a collective, we need to overcome our fears and in our personal lives. Where are we not moving forward because we are stuck in fear? Okay? There is an epiphany, a self-realization that is happening. There is a message that's coming. You have the Page of Swords. The way that I'm receiving this in this reading is that we are having a realization. We're having an epiphany. There are messages that are coming in from the universe, from the collective right now, okay, that are helping you to overcome this. there's also a lot of fear-based energy with what we're seeing around us. There's so many messages that are based in fear. There's a lot of people attacking people right now, okay? But this is the energy that we need to overcome. But there's some kind of personal realization, self-realization, light bulb is turning on, and you are realizing something, okay, about this and how this fear energy has kind of blocked you, impacted you, keeping you back. And we are going through, we're releasing this energy. Through this self-realization, there is a new beginning. We're overcoming this, all right? And we're going to move forward quickly with the Page of Swords, because Page of Swords is quick energy. It's fast energy, okay? This can be epiphanies and realizations coming in very, very quickly, all right? Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But with the Fool card here, we're taking a leap of faith towards a new beginning. We are daring to jump off, okay? Daring to take that leap, moving towards something new, moving towards a new cycle where we are free of fear, so that we can find our balance, our stability, our harmony with the Temperance card. Temperance card talks about harmony, peace, okay, balance. With fear, there cannot be any balance. We need to overcome the fears to move. We need to get out of the shadow to move towards light, so we can have harmony and peace and light, okay? Part of this fear is putting the collective in this place of victim mentality. We need to get out of this victim mentality. We need to get out of this energy of this, we can't do anything. Things are out of our hands. What can we do? My life is turning to you know, shit. Sorry, excuse me for saying so. But people are thinking like that. How am I going to get myself out? It's woe is me. We need to get out of this energy. We are not powerless. Okay, there's a great power within every single person, within every spirit, to create, to manifest, to bring to blossom all the things that you're wishing to create into your life. We have the ability, but we have to get out of this negative thinking, this negative mindset. We need to overcome our fears. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, you know, and know that you have the power to make changes and be the change that you seek. Clarifying the victim mentality, you have justice. This is a karmic justice. This is, once you get out of this, no, this is also telling me that the energy that we're in, there is going to be a karmic restoring of balance. There's going to, it's like all the wrongs being put to right. But we have to get out of this negativity, because this negativity is creating more imbalance in our life. And we want to bring balance in. But this justice will be served. That is another strong message here. The karmic scales are going to be coming into balance, and wrongdoings are going to be put to right. This is on a major level, on a collective, and on a personal, okay? And the way we're going to find this balance also is by stepping into this Queen of Pentacles. So when we're looking at justice, the energy of Libra, all right? With the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles clarifying the Justice card here, the Queen of Pentacles, it's a very nurturing energy, okay? This is a mother. You might have children. This could be you, okay? But the way that I'm reading it in this spread is overcoming this victim mentality in order to find balance and stability, and to have, you know, the scales be brought to balance. We need to learn how to love. The Queen of Pentacles is a loving energy. We need to learn how to be loving, kind, compassionate, nurturing towards other people, but also with ourselves. We cannot hang out here in this space of victim mentality. The only way we're going to create balance is to love, honor, and nurture ourselves. And this is how balance will be restored. Okay? We need to nurture the seeds that we plant. We cannot give up. We cannot give up. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about, this is a kind of confusion, because there's a feeling of, I've planted these seeds, they haven't come into fruition yet. But all seeds take time to grow. And so this is about getting out of this, things aren't happening for me, how am I going to do it, how am I going to make it, getting out of this energy of victim mentality and starting to be in a place of loving, nurturing, taking care of the seeds that you're planting, the dreams that you're envisioning, nurturing those dreams, watering the seeds that you've planted. Tend to your garden, nurture it to bring balance and stability into your life. You are not powerless. Step into this energy. This is also telling me that if there's abundance that has been lost, with this Queen of Pentacles energy, there's going to be new opportunities that are going to present themselves. You know, when I look at this, I always also think of a woman who is man or woman, okay? But someone who is a business owner, an entrepreneur, okay? Don't give up on your dreams. Know that the stability that you're seeking is here, but get out of these thoughts because they're just holding you back. What else are we releasing here? We're releasing everything that is illusion. You know, this is taking off the masks. This is, you're going to start seeing the truth about situations. You're going to see the truth about people. You're going to see where there's been deception. You're going to see where people have been wearing a mask. This is also about you. Stop hiding behind illusions that you're creating. Take your mask off. And this is also about you learning to love and embrace yourself. Stop trying to people please and stop trying to fit into, to be someone or to look like someone that you're not. Learn to be you. Take off the mask. Okay? So this is about getting over illusions and delusions. Highlighting that you need to start getting very honest with yourself, because behind the mask you have the Four of Swords. Again, we have air energy here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But what we're looking at here, all right, is the need to take rest. So, and to get honest with yourself. And, you know, after you come out of this time of rest, you'll be able to see past the illusions. Needing this time, needing quiet, contemplation, meditation, to really have an honest conversation with yourself so you can gain clarity, so you can gain knowledge and wisdom, going within to seek answers, okay? So that you can take this mask off and see clearly. And coming out of this rest, the self-deception will be gone. The mask will come off. Having an honest conversation, seeing past illusion and delusion after this period of rest brings about the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles talks about abundance, success, prosperity, new beginnings that are built on a solid foundation, new growth in your life, new opportunities coming in. Once you really get honest about what it is that you want. Because part of this behind the mask, taking off the mask, is what do you really want? It's about having that honest conversation with yourself, getting real with yourself. And here it is, it's going to lead to this abundance in your life, what you're seeking. And, you know, after you get over this whole fear and this victim mentality, there's this seed that's going to bloom. Highlighting the Four of Swords, you have the Five of Wands. There's just, either you're having conflicts with others. Some of you, this is about conflicts within relationships. And some of you are I'm feeling dealing with deception, dealing with people that aren't being honest and truthful. This is also, if we look at this is the energy that we're in right now. You know, during this eclipse energy, there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of aggression, and we need to take a time out. We need to love and nurture ourselves right now so that we can get out of this confusing energy, this deceptive energy, okay? So needing to take rest to get out of this conflict with the Five of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be having disagreements with people right now, and you just got to take a time out. You got to remove yourself from negativity and toxicity. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles is the Nine of Wands. You had the Nine of Wands previously as well, and with the Nine of Wands, it's about, you know what, taking the mask off, looking past the illusions and the delusions, looking past deceptions, okay, getting honest and getting truth about what it is that you want, and then fighting for that. Standing up for what you believe in, fighting for what you want to create, fighting for your success and your abundance, your stability, your foundation, fighting for that. Not giving up hope, okay, staying true to you, remaining strong. So this is everything that you're releasing. Then you have the card of discovery. There's going to be a lot of personal realizations that you have when you come out of this energy. You're going through this time of understanding, self-understanding. This is also discovering lies, deceit, deception, discovering the truth, okay? So these two cards go hand in hand. There's going to be a lot of truths that are going to be revealed. There's self-realization that's happening here. Some of you, this is connected to your past. It's connected to your childhood. Let me just move these over 1 second. Yeah. This is connected to your past, okay, with the Six of Cups. There's a lot of nostalgia here. It's looking back at the past, but there's some kind of understanding that you're having about the relationships that you've had in your life, okay? You're looking back to your childhood. You're starting to understand the relationship that you have with yourself on a deeper level, and why you've made certain choices and how they've affected you and the part that you played. There's this whole kind of realization, and there's nostalgia with that. Those of you that are completing major cycles, you know, you're looking back at these past relationships with nostalgia, okay? This is also the relationships we have as a collective. The foundation we've built in the past has not been solid, and we're seeing the unrest that is rising due to that, okay? So this is on a personal and on a collective, but clarifying, we also have the King of Wands with this Six of Cups. So this discovery. Some of you are having a major realization about a strong male figure in your life. Could be a father figure, okay? King of Wands is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And you're having this discovery about the relationship that you've had with a significant, it could be male or female, okay? When I want to put that out there, male or female. So this could be a mother or a father figure. Or this could also be a significant relationship, partnership in your life, okay? But you're having this realization about this relationship from the past. I really feel more of this is connected to childhood, okay, as I look at this card. So, and the choices that you've made as a result of this particular relationship, okay? You're having this self-discovery and this realization about that is really shifting something. And there's a major finality and a closing out of a cycle here. This cycle, whatever it was not balanced. Clarifying the Six of Cups, you have the Six of Pentacles. Okay? Six of Pentacles talks about receiving gifts. It talks about reciprocity. equal give and take. But in this situation, this self-discovery is what was missing, where there wasn't balance connected to the past, and how that affected you, how there wasn't balance, okay? How it affected you. Why there wasn't a balance and stability there, okay? And, you know, perhaps also with this energy, you're trying to shift the energy of a relationship to bring balance and stability. For some of you, I'm seeing that there. You're also going to overcome relationships that are not based on reciprocity, where it's not equal give and take. You are realizing that this relationship from your past has been extremely toxic. For some of you, this is a codependency. Others of you, it's just negativity and toxicity, where there wasn't reciprocity. There was no equal give and take. Okay, there's also a feeling of, for those of you that are looking back at childhood and the toxicity and negativity, if you're dealing with a father figure or a mother figure, where you felt very unsupported, not loved. There's a feeling of that element here. But you're realizing this self-discovery that you're going through is that you don't have to take this energy on anymore. You can lay down the burden. You can get over this now. You don't have to carry this forward, okay? You're breaking free of this devil energy, that's Capricorn energy. You're breaking free of this toxicity and negativity. All right, and now, let's look at your outcome cards. You have planning and action. As we come out of this energy, what do we need to do? Well, we need to plan. We need to, you know, we are co-creators with the guides. We are able to manifest, and we have their support, but we are co-creators with our guides and with our angels, okay? So there's going to be a certain level of planning and action. We're going to have to take steps and do our part here. That's being clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Four of Wands. There's going to be some kind of message about your stability and foundation. Either there's going to be an inner realization, an epiphany that you have about your stability and foundation as you're breaking free from a toxic cycle, all right? Or there's going to be very quick news coming in about stability and foundation. Somebody could be coming towards you very, very quickly. For some of you, I feel like there's going to be something on the offer here. For others of you, it's almost like, I feel like you're feeling the rug's been pulled from beneath your feet. You're having to take certain action in regards to home and stability. Some of you, I'm feeling there's a move, needing to move, relocate, but things happening very, very quickly in the ways of home and foundation. Others of you, there's going to be, I feel like it's a realization that you have about what stability means for you and what steps you're going to take to bring that stability in. And others of you, I still feel that you're going to be, I get the sense and feeling that, I lost my train of thought there for a moment. There is a feeling of some kind of message that's going to be coming in quickly, all right? Because the Knight of Swords is a messenger about your stability, about your foundation. For some of you, I feel an offer coming in as well. Clarifying the Knight of Swords, you have the Lover's card, Gemini. This is about making a choice, okay? So some of you, this could be a choice about a relationship or what you would consider. I do feel for some of you, there's going to be some kind of new partnerships and alliances that are going to be coming in. For some, I'm feeling it's going to be in regards to career, okay? Others of you, I feel it's going to be a romantic offer. But there's some kind of choices and decisions about what partnership means for you, what relationship means for you, what stability means for you, okay? There's all of this that's going to be unfolding, and there's going to be a lot of planning and action that you're going to be taking in regards to that. What you're going to focus on manifesting, how you're going to focus on this energy, okay? So the Lovers card, so you know, the Lovers card is over this Knight of Swords, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then when you're dealing with the Lovers of Gemini, so you could be dealing with a Gemini here. For those of you who are single, okay, I'm feeling there could be this offer coming in. And now again, I am also feeling a partnership or alliance that is going to be about your future in regards to career as well, but it's going to be bringing in a lot of stability. But this could also be an offer, some kind of offer in regards to marriage, I'm feeling, or a seriously committed relationship, or moving in with somebody home in the ways of that as well, I'm feeling. Now let's see, we also have here clarifying the Four of Wands card, okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have the King of Swords. So again, you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, and yeah, I'm getting the sense and feeling that some of you are deep in thought about a particular person, okay? There is something in the ways of relationship here. Some of you, there is going to be a choice that you're going to have to make in regards to a particular person. And I also feel that there's somebody that's around. This isn't going to resonate for everybody. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may resonate for some and not others. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Some of you, there's somebody that's very closely connected to you that is thinking and they're facing making some kind of choice or decision. But somebody that has you strong and in mind. There's some kind of planning and action that's going on in regards to stability and foundation here. Choices that need to be made, okay? Paths that need to be chosen. Looking and analyzing what stability means. Planning towards, some of you are moving, some of you could possibly be moving in with someone. Okay, that's the sense and feeling that I'm getting there. And again, I do feel that there is partnerships and alliances that are being formed here. So there is a feeling of a relationship at the forefront and a decision that needs to be made about a relationship. There could be a new relationship on the horizon after completing a major karmic cycle. Okay, for some of you, it's about there's been an ending and there's going to be something new on the horizon. Others of you are going to be meeting someone for the first time. Some of you, I feel that there's going to be people coming in from the past. But there is definitely something about home, stability, and foundation with this person. Whether this person's thinking about it with you or you're thinking about it with them. Again, we could be dealing with Gemini is very heavy in here. All right, but air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But also keep in mind, we have all elements in our chart, okay? So it really could be any sign. Whatever this relationship is going to be, it's wish fulfillment. It's something that you've been hoping for, wishing for, and wanting to happen. This new alliance, this stability that comes in, is bringing great happiness, joy, okay? This is emotional fulfillment. It's something that you wished on. Whether it be this person thinking about moving towards you, or you moving towards that person. But whatever this is, there is a choice or a decision. And so some of you are going to have to choose between two people. And like I said, also in another way, this is going to be new alliances that are going to be made in regards to career. There's something about financial stability as well. I'm seeing changes in that way. but there's definitely some kind of plan and action that's being put into place or being needed to be put into place in order to bring and manifest this into your life. Okay? And then you have peace. Whatever this is, if you've had unrest, if you haven't had peace, if there's been a lot of chaos, and I feel that we're all in a time of great chaos and difficulties right now, what is going to be coming in after we get out of this cycle, this karmic completion with this eclipse energy, whatever it's clearing out, what are we moving towards? We're moving towards peace. How beautiful is that? Happiness, joy, peace, bliss. This is the energy that we're going to move towards. Okay? Calmness and serenity and harmony. And what's beautiful, clarifying that peace card, we have 2 of Cups. So this is going to be partnerships and alliances. You're going to be meeting with people from your soul tribe. And I feel if relationships didn't work out in the past, whatever you're manifesting here, it's going to be unity. It's people coming together in love. Okay? This is unconditional love in a partnership and alliance. This is, you know, a very balanced partnership. And this is going to be something that we're moving towards. We're going to be moving towards a peaceful time as a collective, you know, because there's a lot of unrest and chaos going on right now, but we will be moving towards peaceful times. And we will be moving towards balance and stability and harmony and unity. And that's going to be also, whatever this planning action, this relationships that's going to be coming in for you, those of you that are going to be moving towards a new partnership and relationship, this is going to be a beautiful relationship. The Sun card is one of the best cards in the deck. It's absolute happiness and emotional fulfillment. Look at this with the 2 of Cups and the Sun card. This is divinely guided. This is going to be a harmonious, peaceful, and blessed relationship. Also, the relationships that you make with your soul tribe right now that are about purpose and work and things that you're going to be doing together with your partner, it is very blessed. It is very divinely guided. Okay? These are 2 people that have been brought together by the divine for a specific purpose. And it's going to bring absolute happiness and joy. So really, truly, very, very beautiful message there. And then you have the honoring path. This time is taking you to the honoring path, where you're honoring yourself, where you're honoring your truth. This is about your destiny, where you're meant to be. Okay? This is the wheel moving in your favor, putting you on your path of purpose. There is something for those of you, for some of you, I feel that you're going to be in the public eye. For some of you, I really feel you're going to be getting recognition for all the hard work that you've put in. And this is spirit blessing you with that. Okay? I definitely feel that there. Whatever this honoring path, this is your destiny. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune. You are ending a cycle and embracing a brand new cycle with the Wheel card. You're at the end, but there is this new cycle that is beginning. Okay, a new karmic cycle that honors your path. And this has happened when you have learnt to really love, honor, respect, nurture yourself and make yourself a priority. When you have started to honor your authentic truth, here's destiny coming in to bring you your 9 of Cups. Absolute emotional fulfillment. 9 of your dreams, your desires, your honor. This is where you were meant to be, the recognition that you deserved. Destiny is bringing you your 9 of Cups. From here, you collect your 10th cup, and it's absolute emotional fulfillment. This is your dreams, your desires, your wishes coming true. Highlighting the wheel, this is you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, okay? But again, this is you, all right? You've gone through so much. There's been a lot in the ways of sensitivity and emotion, but you've overcome. You are this beautiful Queen of Cups energy, male or female, where You've learned to honor your intuition, to trust your intuition, okay? You've come into this place of self-acceptance and self-love, and through your intuition and your ability, your spiritual connection and your abilities, you've manifested this new life and this new beginning and this abundance as you've honored your path. You move towards the Ace of Pentacles. You're creating emotional fulfillment and abundance in your life, okay? Abundance, success, prosperity, solid foundation, new opportunities, the Wheel of Fortune. As you honor your path, you're going to have the recognition, you're going to have wish fulfillment, and you're going to have plenty of new opportunities in your life that will lead to success and abundance. And I love this card. You have true love. Not only those of you who've gone through hardships in relationships, where you've ended relationships, those of you that haven't been, those of you that have been single, whatever it is, this energy has really been not about the partnerships and relationships that you've been in. It's been about the relationship that you had with yourself. Look at this woman looking in the mirror. She had to learn to love herself before she could attract the abundance in her life, before she could truly receive what she deserves. She never believed in herself. She never thought she was worthy enough. And until she believed in herself and believed that she was worthy, she was going to continue to attract everything that was less than what she truly deserved. But this energy is moving you towards learning to love, honor, respect yourself, to step into this place of absolute unconditional love of self. And through that, you're manifesting all this beautiful abundance. Through that, you're manifesting relationships that honor your authentic truth, that honor your path, that mirror the vibration that you are emanating outwards. Yet if you were in a place of emanating anything other than self-love, self-acceptance, unconditional love of self, how could you manifest this fruitful abundance into your life? How could you receive that energy back when you were portraying an energy that didn't even mirror that? So as she's created this space and fallen in love with herself, stepped into self-confidence, taken back her power, she's manifested all this beauty in her life. Okay? Highlighting the true love card, you have the Magician. She has learned that she has the power to manifest. The Magician is also the card of Gemini, okay? But she has learned that, you know what? She holds the magic within. She holds the power within. She has all the tools now as she recognizes herself in the mirror and truly sees who she is, not as a physical human being, but as the spirit soul that she is. She knows she has the tools to manifest whatever it is that she desires in her life. And ultimately, she is born anew. She is born again with the Judgment card. This is a rebirth. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. She's made a judgment call. The universe, this is a universal judgment taking place, a karmic judgment as well. Okay? But she is born again, and she is a free soul and free spirit because she realized who she was. Clarifying the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles. Because of this self-realization, self-acceptance, this rebirth, realizing she's manifested the Knight of Pentacles. Slowest moving knight in the deck. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy. Doesn't have to be. I'm just giving you the signs. These are opportunities coming in. New opportunities in career. This is also a new opportunity in regards to relationship. We saw that there's a new relationship on the horizon here. Perhaps what you're not seeing, there's somebody planning something behind the scenes that you're completely unawares of. Perhaps you had to leave that behind and move forward towards your path, honor your path, and something comes together later on. Perhaps that's just how it needs to be right now. But here it is, that offer coming in, this Knight of Pentacles. He's very strategic. He's slow. He plans things. But there's these new opportunities in regards to career, finances, as well as a new partnership and alliance. And you've manifested that, okay? And a justice. There is something where there is a calm. You have the justice and the judgment. Clarifying judgment. You have justice. This is karmic justice and judgment. There is some wrongdoing being put to right that is long overdue. You deserve the abundance, the happiness. You deserve all your dreams coming into alignment and coming true. You deserve this offer that's coming in, and it's happened because you realized what your own worth was. And all of this happened had to happen for us personally and as a collective. We're all stepping into the power of what our authentic truth is. We have to step into the vibration of love and light. It is the only way. It is the only answer. There is no other answer. Love is the answer to all. Light is the answer to all. And through this, whatever wrongdoing is going to be put to right, you have the Six of Wands card. This is victory, success, triumph. After going through all of these challenges, after going through a period of suffering, hurt, pain, you are coming out and having beautiful outcome here. Absolutely amazing. Triumph and success. Everything that you possibly could have dreamed of is here, right here for you. Very powerful reading. This eclipse is going to bring about major changes. So let's go into your guidance cards. Explore your ancestry. What I'm getting here is that you have your spirit team, you have ancestors that are supporting you at this time. This is also you diving deep into your past, into your history, looking at certain cycles that have played out, okay? Really, you be in this place of getting to know yourself and getting to know the past, the energy of the past, okay, with your ancestors, your family. This is about your roots, having a better understanding about your roots. And this kind of, I'm looking at what's unfolding right now, and there's some major element of this ancestry that's playing out right now with everything that we're seeing as well. Okay, you're being guided here to relinquish control. This is a time of surrendering. You can't control what's unfolding in your life right now. You can't. You have to surrender. And this is about having blind faith, really trusting and believing in a higher power right now. Stop trying to control every little thing in your life and allow things to unfold the way they're going to. The more you resist, the more things will persist. Allow the changes to come in. You need to go with the flow, not against it. This is a time to practice positivity. Focus on everything that is working in your life versus what isn't working. Focus on love and gratitude right now. You need to get out of this victim mentality. You need to get out of this fear and negativity. You have to focus on being positive right now. Even though you see chaos around you, remember to focus on the light. Be the light, anchor the light, share the light. As you're releasing old cycles, there's a lot of sadness here. But these cycles have to come through completion. No, this is just a cycle in your life right now. This is not going to be forever. We're closing out cycles that aren't serving us because we need to, because they're so toxic. They deplete our energy. And there's a lot of sadness as you're going through these changes. Fives is about changes. Yes, there's a lot of sadness right now. But we can't keep repeating the same cycles over and over that aren't working for us. We have to begin a new cycle. And we might feel sad as we're going through the changes, but know that we will overcome. And there will always be light. There will always be light. And the light will always conquer the darkness. And you have to trust and believe in that right now. And your last guidance card is have faith. Go to what you believe in right now. Reach for your spirituality. Reach for the things that make you feel good. Have faith. And this is really a time of having blind faith. Stay positive. Know that you're being supported. We are being supported by spirit right now. Have faith, trust, surrender, let go. Let go and let God. So that is your reading for this full moon and lunar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius. I would love to hear your comments and feedback. Let me know what you're experiencing and let me know how I can help you, how I can better serve. I would love to engage with you in that way. Share your thoughts. Tell me what's unfolding in your life, where you feel you might need help. You know, this is what this platform is about. It's why I'm here, because I want to help. Okay, so leave me some comments. I would love to hear from you. Please don't forget to give me a like and thumbs up on the reading. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you know when future videos are being posted. Know that you are not alone. I'm sending you lots of love and many, many blessings, and I'll be back soon. Take care, everyone. God bless and namaste.